Hey, so some people asked me about our sessions. Some people I talked to online about teaching, and they were like, "Hey, I want to run this during lunch too." So I thought if it was okay with you guys, I would set up the board. Nobody's face is going to show up, but this will just kind of record our session if that's okay with you guys.
Ooh, yes, please.
So everybody put your character where you were last time. We actually had done well in combat for once.
I did.
And I know, right? The squishy character's killing everybody. So that was working great.
Here.
That's right.
We gotta have this.
Not today, but I like that.
Oh yeah.
All right,
So we had, if we want to do a recap, so you guys remember you were part of the City Watch. They asked you to come check out this guy they haven't seen in a while. You're in the city of Baldur's Gate. They sent you to this bar, and the bartender was like, "Yeah, no, go downstairs. That's his place." And then you went down there, and then rats, and it turned into this whole rat battle.
Thankfully, nobody became a were-chicken.
Were-rats. Nobody was bitten by the were-rat.
Yes.
Yes.
By the power of us.
Yes.
Power of
Yes. Hold on.
This is smaller than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Is that a nuke?
Hold on.
Terrorist
Where's my rats that were here? Oh, there we go. They're in the corner. So, you had killed and slaughtered through a lot of rats, which was awesome. These rat creatures bust out of the sewer. There's rare rats. So we are still in combat. Tell me about your character.
It's a dragonborn monk.
Oh.
Yes, another Dragonborn.
Yes.
More monks.
More for the team.
Dragonborn monks sounds
Oh my gosh. So,
because he also has a breast one.
all right. So what's gonna happen is I've got an idea for you. So we're gonna wait to introduce your character just a second, okay? All right. So we are back into combat, and who are my players from
Last time?
We were like,
So was he.
Yep. So we're gonna go, and we went backwards last time, right?
Yeah.
So let's go this
Can
time.
we go first?
1, 2, 3, 4,
thank God, I'm
5,
four.
6, 7. Okay.
I don't know why I always go last.
Is everybody good? You
Hey,
good?
last time I won last time, I didn't argue.
You good?
Third.
Okay. All right. So we've still got a couple rats. There, these creatures, these skaven things that popped out of the sewer on you. So we are in combat. While we are in combat,
Another rat.
suddenly there's a noise. The sewer grate. Some of the rat corpses move out of the way. There's a lot of rat corpses on here. And this guy pops up and he's like, "Wait, wrong mini."
You're not gonna have you on stage.
Did I bring the wrong
They're
mini?
just like, "Mom, I'm not here," and they just walked in.
I didn't bring the right. Okay, so normally he's the one with the bell. You guys remember the dude that had the bell?
yeah.
So he comes back in and he rings this bell. He's like, "Ah, brothers, come on!" And he pokes his head back down and he runs away. These two guys see, and they're going to try to disengage combat.
No.
Let's kill them
So
first.
they are going to, they're suddenly look at each other and, wait. So they start moving over here.
Kill them.
me go
One,
on this.
what are we doing?
So I would like to use Warhammer at the one closest to me.
Okay, where are you?
The gray dragonborn standing next to me.
This dude? All right, so you're going to move up here. All right, so roll your d20. He has a armor class of 12.
Wait, what the wait?
That's a d20.
Okay, I'm gonna try push up.
Oh, sorry, I have 15.
Ooh, nice dice. I have skill master's dice, but you have full
Alright.
dice, so I can't really compare.
So you got a 6. That you swing your warhammer. Whiff. Number 2. What are we doing?
I have more dice than you.
Attack with my short sword.
Okay. So you're gonna move up to the front one. All right. So swing. He's got a armor class of 12.
Jeez, we're like surrounding them so much.
Wait.
Can someone just plug the sewer thing?
Wait,
the
thaumaturgy
biggest?
makes doors
He's the
close.
biggest. Just stand on top of
Hold on.
But surely, yeah, because I'm not.
Oh, so we got a hit. Bam. What'd you use to hit him?
The short sword.
Your short sword hits
D6.
the Skaven. Yep. Roll d6. 2. So and then you add
Plus
your
four.
plus 2 to it. So 4 points of damage. Nice. He is not happy. All right. What are we doing, Priam?
I'm gonna attack you with my short sword.
Okay.
Attack this one with my short sword.
Okay, he is reeling and struggling. Wait, you can't use Dungeon Master's dice. What am I doing? There you go. All right.
I have guild master's dice,
3.
so.
3. Whiff. We got a swing and a miss. Aaron, what are you doing? You don't have any more spells.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I
gone.
still have cantrips, right?
Mhm.
Okay, thank God. Oh, crap. I move in front of them with their count.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is like the most riskiest move I've. No, it's not. I want.
All right, come on. Make a decision. What are we doing?
I cast
No.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. So you need to roll
here.
a 12 to hit. Let's not miss because we got some other people in combat.
Oh, come on, help me. 15!
So roll your, what is that, a d6?
Decent.
Yeah.
Yep, so roll your d6. Then you'll add your proficiency to
Oh,
it.
6.
6. He catches on fire. I need these 3 characters right now to roll a saving throw. So you need to roll a d20 and you need higher than a 12.
You need to,
Add
like,
your,
you know,
add your
really good
dexterity to it.
Aaron, you just need to not
take
cast
fire
spells
damage?
when we're in
Hopefully
front of
not.
you.
That's what we're figuring out. You want higher than a 12, add your
Okay,
dex.
16.
Good.
But I have hellish resistance.
Oh, natural 20. You like dive out. What'd you get?
Four.
You got a 4? So Priam's character, he gets scorched for some damage.
You're the
I have
demon.
hellish resistance.
Yes, you do. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll this to see how much damage you take and then reduce it by half. So you take 1 point of damage.
Yay.
So
Don't
So-
cast
You're 10, you're
spells.
10.
the sewer fills with the smell of cooked rat. All right, so what are we doing?
Barbecue.
There's one more. What do you want to do?
That's me.
He's trying to make it in that.
I'm just gonna kick him.
You're going to kick him? Nice.
I like
All right,
your-
he's got a 12, so we got to get 12. Add your dex to it.
Kick him in the spot.
8.
Ooh. What's your dex? Did you add your dex to it?
Dex is 17.
So that's a +2, right?
Oh.
And what's your, remember what's your proficiency bonus?
Plus.
Proficiency? No, that's a +3. +3.
7, 8, 9, 10. What'd you
Math.
roll?
8.
Oh, you rolled an 8. So
That's
what's 8
okay.
plus 4?
12.
Bam! So you kicked the rat in the face. Ah! Roll a, what is it, d6 for your, because you're a monk, right? Yeah.
God.
So roll your damage.
Mr. Minecraft,
Hold on,
can
I gotta film your really cool dice tray.
Can I turn
Whoa.
on D&D music in the background?
I would love that.
Do it.
5? Oh my gosh. Yeah, do it.
Can I turn on D&D background music?
I would love that. Whoosh, you kicked the rat in the face. Ah! He is not happy. All right, what are we doing?
Andrew better not be letting it
I
go.
move to last remaining rat.
Okay. Move your guy.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Wrong, look at me for some reason.
And
Look
then
at
I
me.
use backstab.
Oh, nice. So that is a 12. Here, turn that down just a little, though. I like it. All right, so roll your... So pick a d20 and
This
roll.
is even more awesome. You know what?
He's more like- Oh, okay.
2. Whoosh. You guys miss. Whoosh. The rat. We'll claim you soon enough. And he squirrels down the sewer.
I didn't get my turn.
So we are out of combat. You'll be up next. So let's talk for a second. We're done with combat now.
Turn off the music.
This cellar is filled with like rat slime and blood. There was those huge rats that you fought, the were rat. Last rats move down the sewer. So what we'll do after this, so when combat ends, usually now we're back to we can make choices about what we all want to do.
Okay, now.
So these guys are down here. You're not going to get XP yet until the end of the session.
Oh.
What do we want to do right now?
Is there any loot?
Loot.
Loot.
No, this isn't a video game.
Loot.
Okay,
Loot.
so as you
No.
go through the viscera of the dead rats, your hands get covered in rat slime. You find a couple coppers, some other things, some parchments, nothing that you can decipher. It's a weird scribble thing, but nothing really of value on the rats. Yes, Aaron?
Can I take the were-rat teeth?
For what?
I don't know, maybe turn my enemy into a were chickens later?
You pry out some were-rat teeth and
Yeah.
tuck them in your belt. So write that for your items. Does anybody want to do anything else?
Wait, this is a tavern? Can we
I don't know.
loot the tavern?
Well, okay, so do we want to loot the tavern or do we want to... What's our party's job?
To find the guy.
Okay, good. So that guy was bunked out here in the basement. Amongst the dead rats and other chaos from your battle and Aaron setting everything in the basement on fire numerous
You need to
times.
like go away.
We just need a little bit more control. You guys find a scorched journal of the Night Watch guy that you were sent to look at. You find page after page of him writing about rats and sewers, and it gets more and more unhinged and chaotic as he continues to go. You see that same symbol scrolled all over his journal over and over and over. He keeps talking about deeper in the sewers, and the Skaven are just the beginning. So now as a party, we want to decide what we want to do.
Let's go in the sewers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Aaron talks about going down the sewers. So there was this place where these guys disappeared to. Do we want to squeeze down there?
Paladins go first because they have like the best armor.
I would definitely send some tanks down there.
I'm going down.
Yes, excellent idea. What do you want to suggest? Hold on, let's listen to our party first.
Dude, what about we? I'm wizard.
Let's recruit more people. That's a great idea. So I would, let's say we're gonna send word to the Night's Watchman.
Hello.
And they may send some more people.
Is this pest control?
Maybe. All right.
I have a question.
We are, hold on.
Okay.
So we are gonna climb down to this sewer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. You guys all worm your way down there, and you're squeezing down there. Who are my larger dragonborn? Raise your hand. You need to roll a d20 with a 10 or higher.
The lucky dice.
Yeah, see if we can fit you down here.
19.
All right, so you managed to squeeze your large one. So Andrew's character is wedged halfway down there.
I'm 280 pounds.
How do we get him through the sewer, guys?
Punch him down.
Jump on him.
Kick him.
Jump on him.
Now he's part of the party. I like this idea. Who's below? So
I'm below.
All right, Leaf, why don't you roll a d20? Tell me what you get.
Leaf, here you go. Use this one.
Add your strength to it.
14.
14. You managed to. You pull Aaron's large body there as he thumps down. Or sorry, Andrew's. All right.
The punching.
So.
Oh, that's his body?
Oh, let's loot the bodies.
Hold on. God, you guys stop playing video games.
I'm a rogue. I do this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we do
So
this
let's
stuff.
listen for a second. We all come down these stairs. We're also dragging Andrew. Andrew, what's your character's name?
Callan.
We drag Callan's large dragonborn body down there. And you guys are surprised to find yourself in almost a sub-level of the sewer. It smells even worse, if that were possible, than below. The walls are rough haven stone. There's water. There's leakage. There's multiple bodies there. There's also another dragonborn tied up in the corner. He's gagged. And you're up. So what do we want to do, guys? We got this other dragonborn in the corner.
Oh wait, what dragonborn is he? Red?
What do you want to do?
I slice through the
Yes.
binding with my dagger.
All right, he will have a.
Okay, so Priam's character decides to slice through the bindings with the dagger. All right, you're up. What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? Tell him. You want to tell him what happened? You want to just what are we doing?
Just say you trip.
All right, so what happened? How'd you get down there? How do we get down here?
Did you trip into the sewer?
What?
Did you trip into the sewer and faint? I mean, that's probably lame, but.
Are you a member of the Watch as well? Okay, so he's a member of the Watch. He goes on to explain to you guys that he was sent on this similar thing, got there earlier, decided to go in solo, and unfortunately the bartender and everybody else turned into rats, tied him up, dragged him down there. Okay, what do we want to do, guys?
Oh, I take the tanks with me into the next room.
You're going right into the next room?
With the tanks, hopefully.
All right, with the tanks.
Wait, do we have a choice?
So Aaron opens the
You
door.
have no choice in this.
Oh god! Demonic signs.
So,
Rituals.
all right.
Rituals.
So now
Ooh, I take
we've
that cup.
got where is
Loot the
I like how we're
bodies.
just gonna be like
Loot the bodies. Yeah.
Stop saying
Loot
loot
buddies.
the bodies.
Okay, so
Stop saying
guys,
loot the bodies.
this is not a video game. If there's something that you want to loot or take, I'm probably gonna mention it when I describe the scene. Okay. So remember how in Zelda when you play stuff sparkles? I'll point out when stuff looks cool. So right now this opens to a room. Aaron, what's your character's name?
S, C, and then Y. Separate letters.
Sigh.
Sai. Okay, Sai. So Sai, in
Sai.
his usual nature, wanders in the next room. Hey guys, we see this huge. Okay, whoever.
He's that guy.
All right. Hey guys, what's going on? You open up in this huge chamber. There's torches. There's skeletons everywhere on the floor. There is a scrawled sign similar to what looks like maybe blood on the floor. Can I describe the scene? So let me describe the scene. There is an altar with stuff inside of it. It's on this. There's bodies everywhere. There's no trace of the Skaven that you've seen before. Priam, what's up?
I want to check out the altar.
You want to check out the altar? Why don't you roll a d20 and add your wisdom score to it?
Okay.
Wrong one.
Right.
Wrong one.
Right.
I'm just standing in the
10.
void.
So, Add your wisdom score
2.
and your
12.
proficiency.
12.
So that's 14. So Priam, what's your character's name?
Chiron.
So Chiron looks around the altar and manages to recognize a couple of the things written on the side of the altar from books he's looked at on necromancy and raising the dead and all kinds of stuff. What do you want to tell the party about what you're seeing?
There's stuff for necromancy here. This could have something to do with the bodies.
Ooh. So what would you advise? Would you advise caution or hey, let's mess with it?
Caution.
Caution. Okay, what else? What do you want to do right now?
Just search the room for anything else.
Okay, search the room for anything else. Roll your d20. Tell me what you get.
14.
14. So you're kind of looking around the room and you notice that some of these bodies seem to be missing some pieces and there's some stuff going on. You look inside of the altar, which is kind of open sunk. You notice that some of these missing pieces might be inside of this altar. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of other disgusting things inside of there. What do you want to do? Too late. What do you want to do?
I will grab one of the things inside of the
Altar.
And
altar.
tuck it for safety.
Is this you?
No, I'm the one all the way in the back.
You're in the red. So Lee walks up. What's your character's name?
Aldrich.
So Aldrich walks up and grabs one of the things in there. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
D20.
Yep, that's the big guy. That one.
This one.
Yep.
The big guy.
Ta-cha!
19.
19. Awesome. So he goes in to grab it, and he grabs what is a skeletal half-rotted arm. As soon as your hands touch it, the outer edge of the circle glows. It tries to grab you. Luckily, it fails. You drop it and back up. As you're doing this, there's this bright glow. The bodies around start glowing as well.
Skeleton battle.
Standing up.
You got ambushed.
Actually, seriously,
What's worse?
Oh, is this where the skeleton minis come in? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there is.
That's why I advise caution.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's a zombie.
Skeleton.
And a mummy.
I'm staying in the
And a mummy.
And the mummy.
And the
We're
mummy.
like perfectly
So the
fine, too.
problem is, all right, what new guy, what are we doing? What do you want to do right now? So
Kick one of those guys in the face.
you want to kick one of those guys in the
He's a
face.
monk, so he can
Awesome.
block.
So roll a d20. I want you to tell me what you get. Oh, our first attack. What'd you get?
9.
9. What's your dexterity?
18.
18. All right. So add your bonus. That should be
Dexterity.
3. And then your other score is going to be a 2. Nice. So roll this d6 for damage. You managed to kick one of the weaker, smaller skeletons in the head. Whoosh. 4 points of damage. Oh my god. He flies in here. Whoosh. Now, once he lands in there, oh, how nice. So it begins to seethe and the cauldron's bubbling and these organs and slime and stuff is moving around. What are we doing?
I quickly move up, stab it in the eye.
What are you stabbing in the eye?
Me?
He's facing him.
No,
You're facing me.
Okay, the mummy kind of thing.
The stuff inside the cauldron. Awesome. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
Wait, where are my d20?
6. Your sword plunges into the center point of the thing. Doesn't do anything. In fact, the glowing actually becomes brighter. Pull your sword out. What are we doing?
Just punch the mummy.
You want to punch the one inside?
Yeah.
Awesome. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
Everyone's punching that thing.
Everyone's punching mummies. We got like 12 monks. 16. So you punch the mummy inside the glowing, bubbling cauldron. That you put your hand into. Roll your d6 for some damage.
You ready to
punch the
something good?
2.
2. Okay, so you do a little bit of damage. Some of the stuff moves around. What do you want to do, Aaron?
Oh, I cast Ray of Frost in the altar.
Is that one of your cantrips?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure?
You have me
Yep.
in front of you. I'm right in your path.
All right, cast it.
Fine.
Do
Wait,
it.
I go here so I don't hit anybody. Hopefully.
Okay. Oh, good idea for
Thank
placing.
you for one.
Nice. All right. So roll your d20. Tell me what you get. You want
I almost fell out this guy.
you want a 12 or
Let me see how
higher?
Okay.
18.
Nice. So
Nice.
your Ray of Frost manages to actually slow down what's happening inside there. This frost
good.
and rime forms on the top of the altar. Priam, what are you doing?
I want to see what the runes are made of. Like maybe I could decipher.
We're
We're
them.
fighting.
Ooh,
we're
I
fighting like 20
love
different
that
guys.
idea. Hey guys, listen to what he's doing. You don't always win confrontations by stabbing stuff. So why don't you roll your d20 and tell me what you get?
Magic.
That's in my name. Stabby McMurder style.
10. What's your wisdom?
+2.
+2. So that and your proficiency. So he gets a 14. So you manage to see that a lot of these runes have to do with reanimation as well as some other really sketchy stuff. We're going to come back to you in a second. What are you doing?
Stab that guy.
All right. So you're coming in. You've got just enough movement to get to him. Roll your d20. You want a 14 or higher?
Everybody cover me when I do my stuff.
You miss rather impressively. All right, Andrew, what are you doing?
Can I use my breath weapon?
Where are you at?
No, don't. You are in the back. You're gonna
What
Dude, you're
is-
gonna kill
so,
me.
Hey, remember when people
Wait,
make
why
their
am I here
decisions,
first?
you want to let them make their decisions.
Wait, you're gonna
What's your breath weapon?
lightning.
So lightning is a line weapon, right? Or is it a cone?
Oh, walk here. 3 guys at once.
No, hold on. So don't, Aaron, let people play their game. Okay, so you need to know how your breath weapon works. What is it? Is it a line? Is it a cone? Yeah, it's a cone. Okay, so we want to use some movement. So, or you can do it right now, and you're probably gonna blast the dudes in front of you, though. So,
Aaron needs
Yeah,
punishment.
go in front of me.
No, I'm the
I
only
won't-
guy that actually throws down the.
good. You can make it to there.
He's been hitting
All
us
right.
with
So
stuff.
for that, and it's what is it?
Lightning.
Lightning. Okay, so do that. So roll your d20. Tell me what you get.
To this one. There you go, blue one. That matches the 19.
Nice. So lightning sparks through, manages to hit quite a few things. Leaf, can you roll your d20 and you want a 10 or higher?
Yeah. 13.
Nice. So you manage to avoid that and you move out of the way. It definitely does some damage to these guys in here. But so as this is happening, Mummy Guy dissolves into the goo. The frost seems to fade. Frost in the goo rises. This huge, horrible guy.
Oh, I want to see his face.
He is.
Oh God, I regret that.
disgusting.
His nickname is Bubba.
Now,
Make it Bubba.
so Priam though has noticed that as he's rising up from this pile of viscera and goo, and these other guys are around you, the glyphs on the floor are glowing brighter and brighter and brighter. Do you want to take an action that's
Stop the
not
blood.
combat related?
Could I maybe wipe or cover any of the runes?
What a great idea! So why don't you roll your d20? So you attempt to scrape away some of the blood and viscera that's on
12?
there. You got a 12. So as Priam's character looks down while the rest of you are busy stabbing and kicking things in the face.
guy.
Not that that's bad. I'm totally D&D's got some stabbing and kicking.
Dappity.
Manages to wipe away part of these ruins. As he does so, this guy fades back down into the body.
You got Thanos now.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
So let's pay attention to that.
I don't feel so good.
Exactly, I love it. What are you doing?
Ooh, I got
Smacking Bubba.
Smack it. Oh, you know what? Nobody could ever accuse you of being a coward. That's for sure. So, all right, take a swing at Bubba. You are gonna need a 16 or higher to hit. Now remember, add your.
That's so hard.
Are you a
the
paladin?
Yes.
So you're gonna add your strength plus your proficiency
If you
bonus.
get a 1, it's probably gonna eat your 1 arm.
A 2. So you make a swing that is very ineffective. All right, we're back to our monk,
got too much
our new monk. What are we doing? You're in the back watching all this excitement.
Can I use magic missile?
I would.
magic
So magic missile is a spell. Monks don't normally have that.
that's
So you
my
would have
move.
some monk abilities. But you probably don't have magic missile unless you're playing a sorcerer. Because you're playing a monk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
I have
probably
magic
don't have
missile.
that spell.
Punch something.
Then use heal on us or punch it.
We are the
You're gonna punch. You're gonna punch.
They're the healer.
You're gonna punch the big guy.
I just realized.
All right. So you're gonna move forward. You're gonna punch that big guy. You know what? Again, we like bravery here. That's nice. What is? Roll this d20. You are gonna want to get a 16 or higher. What'd you get? A 3. So we get another swing and a miss. At Bubba.
Stop saying that we're brave, please.
So, what are we doing?
Right, but we suck at aiming.
Stabby McMurderstein helps Priam. Or, wait, what's
Is that your character's name?
Chiron.
No.
Chiron.
Helps Chiron scrape out the runes.
What a great idea. Roll your d20. Tell me what you got.
Same here. I don't want to fight
Big boy
anything.
smack Bubba.
2. So you bend down to try to scrape away the ruins. You scrape away a little bit off the floor, and he's kind of like, So you have garnered the attention of our big fella, but that's good, right? All right, what are we doing?
That's
Right?
good.
Right?
Come on, monk.
Good for me.
Can I throw one of the torches at him?
I love
Fire
that
damage.
idea. Yes, you can absolutely grab one of the torches off the wall and throw it. We're going to put that as a... It's not going to be an attack, so that's going to be an action. You're a monk, right?
Yeah.
What skill do you want to use for this? So I'm going to say if you've got like athletics or one of these other kind of monkey skills here.
Monkey
So if you look, skills, things like on dexterity, acrobatics, athletics would be strength, something like that. What's your highest score? All right, dexterity.
Dexterity is 17.
Let's call this acrobatics. So add your dexterity bonus to it, which will be a +3. So roll your d20 and then add that and your proficiency to it.
17.
17, nice. So you
nice.
managed to snatch the torch off the wall. You hurl it toward this big guy. And his chest tries to bite it and misses. And the torch catches on him and kind of smolders on part of his body. He tries to beat out the fire on him. Roll a d6 for me for fire damage.
D6.
1. So you get 1. I like trying to solve this by not stabbing it or by wiping away ruins. So combat, like everything else in D&D, remember, you can do anything you want. So creative problem solving, I'm going to set a lot of these things up to have that we've already noticed because Priam was actually like, hey, let me investigate. Aaron, what do you want to do?
I cast Acid Splash on the...
Is Acid Splash a spell or a cantrip?
Cantrip.
Okay, so you've had Fire Burst, Acid Splash, and
Firebolt.
Firebolt. So that's 3 different offensive cantrips at level 1. I'm going to guess you probably don't have all 3 of those. So
Just wipe the ground.
Bro, just wipe it.
Fine,
Wipe.
I wipe the ground.
okay, awesome. So roll your d20.
Wipe the ground.
Wait, I grab a torch and wipe the
You
ground
guys,
with
janitors smack
Oh,
that work?
You help make.
I don't know. Let's find out.
I got a janitor spell.
So you want to grab the torch and try to use that?
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I call the janitor?
You can
guys
try,
already
but is that going to be an action that you think would be happening realistically in the game?
No, but still, it's quite funny. Okay, fine. I cleaned the floor with...
All right, so roll your d20 and add your dex to it.
The 20.
What'd you get?
Amazing.
You got a 3. Nice. So you managed. You guys are definitely attracting his
I'm
attention.
the only successful 4 wiper.
Yeah, so now, but here's the bad news. Now we're back to
Janitor.
my turn. So the big guys.
Wait, I
And
didn't
you
do
focus
Do you
on-
remember that meme I showed you?
We're going around. So
DM
we'll get
because
to
we're
Oh,
rolling
you're right.
damage.
All right, go.
And keeps
What are you
rolling.
doing?
So
It gets a calculator.
I basically swing my huge sledgehammer at the middle guy.
At the middle guy?
Bubba.
All right, so do it. Roll a d20.
Down.
He's sick.
Smack Bubba.
No, he's
You want a
Bubba.
16 or higher?
Extra sick.
No, he's Bubba.
14, and you're going to add your, what class is your character? Paladin, so add your strength to it. What's your strength?
Oh, remember the thing?
My strength is
Push up
11.
with that. I thought...
That's right, yeah, because you didn't get
Pro.
it. You're a
And then I
paladin
got
with 11 strength?
I got 13.
What's your proficiency? It should be a +2, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you managed to swing that big sledgehammer, woof, and you hit the big guy. Roll. What's the damage? Does that do? Probably an 8. Let's go with an 8. Roll that.
Skirt.
What?
3.
So you managed to hit it with your sledgehammer. All right.
The ground.
How is
So
he not getting
here's
knocked
the
off
bad
his legs,
news.
though?
He's gonna take a swing at. He's going for Leaf first.
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
Armor class, it is 15.
15. Oh, 7. He misses. He gets 3 attacks though.
What?
He's gonna take another swing at this monk right here, our brand new monk. Do you remember what your armor class is, new monk? Oh no! 17! He grabs the monk. All right, we'll be back to this next time. Good job, you guys.
I think I can just wipe the ground from now on. I don't want to go in the front of the
Priam,
ground.
awesome job trying to figure out what's going on with the situation. So
From now on, I'm probably going to try to wipe the ground. I don't want to get in first. I
now,
have
but
3
think
health.
about what happened there, right? We want to look for alternate ways to solve those problems.
Hey, I try to use
I
a
have 3 health. I'm definitely not going in the front.
Oh, stabby McMurder time.
I like that we're helping the
Somebody
staff.
I have 3 health. I'm definitely not going to go in front and try to stab something out.
You should get at least 7 HP.
So, guys, I'm going to send you an email with your experience from the last combat. We might level up.
My constitution is 3, so I got a -4.
How do you have a constitution of 3?
I rolled. My stats is the lowest, but then I killed the most people last time.
I know. I am impressed with your efforts.
I think I have 20 board games or so in my house.
Nice.
My lowest is strength, and it's a 9.
That's good, though. You're a caster, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
What?
you want...
Kind of, kind of.
He's a rogue.
You're a rogue? Your strength is 9? Who?
My strength is 10. My lowest is constitution.
It's his only stat that's better than mine.
that Mr. Minecraft bought a dragon?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff coming. Don't you worry. This is just the start.
One day, years later, we fight a dragon for one time. We don't get wiped out by.
You don't want to fight a dragon
Can
yet.
we trade weapons with each other?
Can we tame the dragon?
Players?
Maybe. You tame a dragon. You can try. You might end up as lunch, but
He is
you know.
Dragonborn, so maybe they have connection.
Yeah, exactly. All hail the dragon.
I don't know. They're pretty smart creatures, so you can try.
The dragon tames the Dragonborn.
All right, let's try not to die next time.
That's very hard for me.
Son got me. I'm never nervous. I just try to be nervous.
My armor.
So, Aaron, you want to really make sure, like, you know what your number of spells are and cantrips are. So, no, for real, like, we can't cheat.
And my armor class is the same as a paladin, though.
Nice.
3 health with an armor class same as a paladin.
Did you get hit last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 to 3.
That's right.
But 4 is still pretty low.
You guys, now here's why you're really lucky. He hasn't shown up yet. That's my best, I think, mini I've ever painted.
Oh, wow.
It looks scary.
He is very scary.
I'm probably gonna stay in the back and probably try to shoot arrows. I'm not gonna go in the front.
That is a good idea.
All these bosses have like 4
The
attacks.
painting hand was smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
He has 3 eyes and they're not even aligned.
Well, this is my smaller painting handle. There's a bigger one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so what you do is, it's spring-loaded, so...
You dropped this phone!
How could you? I gave it to you.
And then, see, it's
Ooh. Oh.
Aaron, chill.
wow. And so then, yeah, so this is
That's
probably
what he
one of the
paints.
better ones I painted. So I used the painting handle.
You had the literal axe. I've never seen that.
Look at the rust on it, too.
I feel like that's a hybrid between a scythe and an axe.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Oh no, or a hammer and a scythe.
Priam, what would you want for your short sword?
Then it would be wild.
Priam, can I give you something for your short